Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. And this is my wife, Naya. So it's good to be here.
Tell us where you're from, first of all.
I'm from Florence, Darlington area of South Carolina. That's
Okay.
where I'm from. And that's one of the reasons I'm here tonight. I love Amber and King anyway, but our grandmothers grew up in the same church in Florence, South Carolina years ago. And so that's the other reason why I'm here too. I'm supporting family, musically and blood.
Tell us about that, your journey, your first project to now.
Wow, that sophomore project is on the way. I would say that the first getting it out, the grind of it, it's been a life changer, and just getting adjusted to it, and just the whole music scene has been amazing. It's been tough, but it's been amazing because it's people like Amber and Kenny has helped us out along the way and made us feel great about it. You know, so it's been challenging, but I love it. I told my singers when we first started on the journey, you got to love God, but you also got to love singing. That doesn't always mean singing. You know, I got some people that love God, but they don't like to sing. Well, see, you got to learn. You got to like to sing because we rehearse all the time. You'll sing in venues you've probably never been singing in before, but get the message out by any means necessary. So that's our mindset.
So how do you find balance, doing the married life and trying to do the ministry, everything? How do you find that time with God?
Jesus. But, you know, I just finished reading this book, John Maxwell, one of my leadership mentors, Living Intentional. And with that, with all those responsibilities, because we have tonight kind of like a date night too. You know, it's on a church bar that we'll go to a worship service with a date night. But we have a 2-year-old and 3-year-old. We left them with grandma. Fortunately, we have a great support system with family, but also you have to be deliberate, very intentional about your time. You have to use wisdom with it. And so that's how we balance it out. Fortunately, we're together a lot of the times when we're doing ministry, so that helps out too. So, like on the Warrior Back from the ministry trip, things like that. And we try to do some stuff while we out in the ministry. So that's one of the reasons. That's how.
Awesome. You have anything coming up?
Hey, I got the new CD single out, Higher, Perfect Prayer. I was telling everybody that it's amazing how it was written. I was going to name my CD, We Always Win. But just right at the end, we was getting ready to do this song. We was at worship one night at my church, and this guy from my church was in Afghanistan, started singing. He said, that's what I used to do in Afghanistan. I connected to the song when I got home and stuck with it. He didn't know what it meant, but when he would lead them in prayer in Afghanistan, that's what kept coming to his mind. So what I did is wrote around it, didn't know what it meant. When we started to go do the copyrights, we found out that higher means life. So that means when he was over in Afghanistan, all those bombs and things around, life was being spoken in space. So Romans 8 and 26 came to life. We don't know what to pray for as we ought to make intercession. And so we've been testimony after testimony about that song. So I want you to get the song and support the ministry, but more than anything else, if you want to change your life, I can go on and on about the miracles. I've been writing down, people been calling. People used to call me about worship. They call me about that song now. So that's out there, and there's a project following. Will be coming up in March of this year.
Awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me.